Hey guys, welcome back to a new video on my channel. Welcome back to the Vacuum Collector 2024 vacuuming channel. Today I got a treat in for you guys. This is my newest addition to the collection. This is a Hoover Windtunnel twin chamber bagless. It's a 12 amp motor. It's an immaculate shape. It has all of its attachments: turbo brush, dusting brush, upholstery tool. Have here a set of the crevice tool. You got right in there the crevice tool. You have both extension wands, because well, look at this tiny ass reach hose. This is something that gave me OCD. One second. This is something that gave me OCD when I saw this vacuum cleaner. Oh my god, it looks like it's stuck. Okay, one second. Let me just pause. Put the phone down. There we go. This is something that gave me OCD. Look at that tiniest hose. And it's like, look at how big it is. It's like what? I don't know how much, but it ain't that long. It ain't that long of a hose. It ain't that long of a hose. That's the maximum it can stretch. Well, it's actually super stretchy if you ask me. Super stretchy. But, you know, it ain't that long of a hose. It ain't that long of a hose. It's in amazing shape. Look at the power cord. Like, the power cord is in great shape. The whole thing, yeah, I know you guys are gonna probably be looking at that rusty screw, but it's only one screw that's rusty. Actually, this screw came out of this side. I have not taken apart this vacuum cleaner. I saw that the hose, this hose, was not properly mounted, and as you can see, you got over there like a lot of dust in there in that lower part. Yeah, this thing needs some work, some cleaning, some TLC, but despite it looking dusty on the outside, I want you guys to take a look at the filters. Let me just pop the dust cup out. Look at the pre-motor filter. Look at the pre-motor filter inside of there. It's in great shape. Yeah, it has a lot of dust around it. Like a lot of dust. Like, look at that. But it's a bagless machine from the mid-2000s. But you want to, guys, look at the dust cup filter. Dust cup filter is also not that dusty, if you ask me. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's not that dusty. Plus, you have like the little shake feature where you just shake the dust out inside of the dust cup, but that makes dust fly everywhere if you do that. Yeah, you grab the filter from here, and that supposedly it's supposed to shake the filter down and keep it clean for longer. It doesn't do much, if you ask me. But I mean, like, it's in good shape. Like, look at this thing. Yeah, it looks gold because it's faded, and I have not cleaned it. This thing would have cleaned up perfectly. Looks kind of gold. I like the tone that it grabbed. Like, it grabbed like a goldish color. I don't know if it's supposed to be the color of it. Excuse my mom. Is having a talk with my grandmother. So, I have some explanation to do on why I have not been bringing videos to my channel lately. Actually, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff on my life. I've been dealing with trying to move out of my parents' house. No, it's not that they have something wrong with my vacuum collection or my vacuum addiction or whatever you guys want to call it. I like to call it a hobby. No, it's not that they have something wrong with that. No, they're totally cool with it. They actually offered me to rent a storage unit for me to store more vacuum cleaners. If I wanted to continue adding more vacuum cleaners to the channel, I decided not to take the offer because, well, I'm rather better by my own. Like, I'm a solitaire man. You got all the stickers, US patents sticker, all the patents, the Hoover company are there. Warning: to reduce the risk of electric shock, do not use outdoors or on wet surfaces. Notice this cleaner has a device which will turn the motor off if overheating occurs. Turn switch off and unplug. Check for clogs or dirty filter. Allowed to cool for 30 minutes. Okay, now let me just pull this unit upside down so we could take a look at the sticker. 1 second, I'll be back with you shortly. There we go, we're back, and that's the sticker. That's the sticker. Let me just focus. Would you like? There you go. It's a model U5750-900. It was EPA 2781. You will listed the Hoover Corporation. It was built in 01 or in 04, around 01 and 04. So this is the brush roller. We got right here the brush roller. It's, yeah, looks like it was used to pick up dirty things. And it has a lot of hair right over there. Have not cleaned this vacuum cleaner at all. Like, it's pretty dusty and greedy and grimy everywhere. And it even has a dead spider right there. Okay. Right there. And it shows here the Hoover Corporation, North Canton, Ohio, 44720. Made in Mexico. This is a made in Mexico unit. Wow. Okay, now let's pick it up and let's plug it in and check to see if it actually works or if it doesn't work. It's actually one of the newest additions to the collection, so I don't know anything about it. It was a marketplace find. Let me see, where did I place the belt that was in it? 1 second. Let me pause the video real quick so I could go ahead and try find the belt that was in it. Okay, I'll be back with you shortly. Alrighty, so never mind. I was not able to find the original belt that was in it. I had it somewhere sitting in, I don't remember where, but I remember that I left it somewhere. Anyways, guys, we're gonna be doing some testings with it and check to see how it sounds. Here it is, your power switch. Appears to work, but I think so. I don't know. Could possibly be stuck on forever. And I don't know. Let me take this look to see if the dust cup, the filter isn't properly in place because someone actually tried to break it. You have right here your shroud design. This is like a mesh pre-motor filter, like one of those things that is used in like a what's it called? Kitchen extractor, kitchen grease extractor, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm gonna put it right up in there. Now I'm gonna put the lid back on. It has a hint of smell to it. It smells like silicone. I don't know if you guys have ever used silicone for like a kitchen or something, like a silicone to seal pipes or something like that. You know, I don't know if you guys ever used silicone. But it smells like silicone. If you know, you know. Has that sort of weird smell to it. Now let me just pop in. It's in good shape, if you ask me. Yeah, you got a lot of dust right there, but that's parts that you don't see on a vacuum cleaner. You got right there your Windtunnel Bagless logos. It's a bit dusty everywhere. Actually, it's an old vacuum cleaner, but let me tell you this: it was still rocking its original belt, and the belt was still pretty tight on it, if you ask me. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go and plug it in and check to see how does it sound. Alrighty, so there we go. We have officially plugged it in. Let's see how well she runs. Okay, I'm going to grab the tripod and I'm going to place it right over here because, trust me, I don't want you guys to lose all of this. So just allow me a couple seconds while I go ahead and set up the tripod. Okay, here we go. You guys are in for a treat. Here we go. Just grab the power cord. And here we officially go. that there. Wow. Wow, she actually sounds more than decent. Like, I was really surprised. I thought that this thing was gonna sound like a siren, but it doesn't. It actually sounds pretty good. It did an amazing job cleaning the carpets. Like, it got everything that was on this side. Wow. Hell, now we might have something coming. A versus wind tunnel versus whirlwind bagless. Do you guys want to see that coming to the channel? If you want to see that coming to the channel, give it a like, subscribe, share the video, comment if you have any memories with Nobody Doesn't Like You. Ha 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 ha. Everybody knows that song from the Hoover commercials. Even the headlight works. Like, wow. Now, you got here the turbo brush. Yeah, the turbo brush needs some work. It's pretty grimy and it doesn't spin all that well. I haven't tested it out, but I can assure you that it's not going to spin really well. Plus, you can see that it has some issues with it. No worries. I'm going to be working on this vacuum cleaner, trying to make it sound as good as new. It needs some work, but not as much. It's super easy to push, to my surprise. And the brush roller agitates the carpet amazingly. Have it in the lowest setting, have it in the mid, where I had it right, yeah. Had it right around here. It was not exactly in a hard floor, but I want to know how much this thing can actually pick up in low, in hard floor mode. It's actually amazing. Like, if you ask me, it's actually amazing. It's a great, great, great vacuum cleaner. I'm going to be working on basically doing something else with it. I don't know how the suction is, but I'm going to be testing out the suction next. We're going to be testing out the suction. See how much suction does it have. I'm going to actually remove the hose. Let's test out. Doesn't have that many suction. The hose probably needs some adjustments done. Probably needs the filters to be cleaned. Doesn't have that much suction through the hose. Now, I don't know if that's the same with the floor thingy, but probably the diverter valve is broke on it, because it has like a little valve where it changes from this side to this side, and it's shared. You can actually see it from behind here. Let me just check to see if I got you guys. Yeah, you can see it right over here that it has the diverter valve. So whenever the hose is not being utilized, basically this is capped off right there, and it just pulls suction straight through here, but it's leaking from somewhere, so probably need to check. Doesn't get that hot. No, it doesn't get that hot. Wow. I'm tempted to continue using it and make it a longer video, but this was just the acquisition video. Found it in Marketplace for 20 bucks. Steal of a deal. Yeah, it has mismatched screws. It actually had a missing screw right here that I placed that one to kind of offset that one. But I'm going to have to find a similar screw to that one. And I'm also going to buy hardware set for these two screws, because trust me, I want these to actually work decent. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the brush roller spinning. God. Golly, I'm so excited. But let's turn this beast on. It actually sounds really well. Wow. Okay, so as I previously mentioned, guys, if you want to see a versus video, Whirlwind Limited Plus versus Hoover Windtunnel Bagless, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and you enjoy the video. Put any comments if you have any memories with this vacuum cleaner. Actually, I've been wanting one of these for the longest time, and it actually sounds pretty decent. Yeah, it definitely needs some motor work. Yeah, it probably needs a little bit of bearing work there on the wind down. It's a little bit weird, but after all, for being a 20, 25, 26-year-old vacuum cleaner, is basically pushing the same years that Whirlwind, because both of them came out around the same era. So, yeah, I'm going to be working on it, restoring, cleaning the hose, cleaning the diverter valve, washing that filter, see if I'm able to wash it. If then, I'm just going to buy a replacement filter for it. Yeah, the dust cup has some scratches, but the wind tunnel logo is actually in great shape. The little twister there, wind tunnel technology by Hoover. Everybody has a memory with that little twister. Everyone, that little twister. Tornado twister, whatever. It's actually in great shape. Plus, somebody actually placed a piece of tape up top of the actual HEPA filter logos. Yeah, they placed masking tape right there, and then they placed like crystal tape. I don't like the masking tape look on it. Probably just gonna place the traditional, plastic tape that they got going on and just leave the thing like that. Somebody actually loved this vacuum cleaner, is what I'm noticing, just by the way they actually wanted to protect the letters for the little sticker for the filter, where it says HEPA, allergen filtration, 100% dust mites, and ragweed pollen. So it's actually pretty decent, and it got a substantial amount of dust. Like, look, all that dust sitting up top of and it needs a filter clean, and look at everything that it got inside of the dust cup. At the bottom, come on, Samsung, why you're always focusing where we don't need it? Look at all that. Look at all that it got. Wow. You ask me, it doesn't have that much suction on the hose, but if I mistake, I think that these vacuum cleaners are designed to not have as much suction on the hose. And also notice something. Doesn't this is supposed to go on the actual dust cup, or is it like this seal? Is it supposed to be right here, or is it supposed to be attached to the dust cup? Because from what I remember, I think it's supposed to be attached to the dust cup. But I don't know. I'm not a Hoover guy at all. It's actually the first Hoover that I got on the collection. I think that this thing is actually supposed to be fitted right there. But I don't know. Don't ask me. And I'm also seeing that we have right there a broken tab. So I'm going to probably have to plug that hole with something. Probably silicone. Yeah, I think if I put a little dab of silicone over there, that's actually going to get rid of obviously let it dry, so this thing doesn't stink up as much as it already is. But despite the stink, it still sounds amazing, and I love it. It's great vacuum cleaner. Leave a like, thumbs up, share your comments, your thoughts with this vacuum cleaner. If you have any memories associated with a vacuum cleaner of this type, leave them in the comments too. I'm more than likely want to hear your guys' comments. Trust me, your feedback means the world to me. And see you guys all again, and very soon in the next video. And as I previously mentioned, the reason as to why I was not bringing videos to the channel is because I'm currently moving out of my parents' home. My grandmother actually came to live here. But I don't have nothing wrong with her, but I want her to be a little bit more comfy, and I want to be out of the house as soon as possible. Plus, I'm almost 30 years old already. So, yeah, guys, Leave a like, comment, subscribe to continue watching. I'm going to be cleaning everything off on this vacuum cleaner. Tomorrow I actually get to rest. And I'm going to actually be working on it. So I'm going to sleep early today just to work on this vacuum cleaner tomorrow, early morning. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe.